me venom and honey, and I'm going to talk about whatever I want, because I can. One of the first things I'd like to talk about is Once Upon a Time, because I always want to talk about that. I'll never not want to talk about that. I hope this microphone, is it on? Yes, it's on. I'd like to make a point. I think that the writers of Once Upon a Time, Adam Horowitz and Eddie Kitsis, I'm calling you out, I think you read our fan fiction. I think you do. My first example is Mr. and Mrs. Gold, which is written by Shakespearean honey badgers. You can find it at fanfiction.net under the Rumbell tag. In that, it's what, 24 chapters? Belle becomes a complete badass in fairy tale land and totally slays her a dragon. Is it a dragon or is it a unicorn? She's badass. She's hardcore. Later on, we see the outsider. Oh, spoilers. Stop watching if you've not seen to this part. Later on in the outsider, we see her in fairy tale land conquering a monster with Mulan. Another example I like is Bad Fairies fiction. What's it called? Hang on. The Essence of Life. In that, Belle makes a deal with Rumpelstiltskin to have a child, but his price is it has to be his child. He's got to father it. And adult themes ensue. Later on, this was put out first in 2012. 2013, we see The Miller's Daughter, where Rumpelstiltskin makes a deal with Cora to have, he will take her firstborn, but he's going to father it. That doesn't end as well. I don't like that. I'm not talking about that ever again. Not gonna. Nope. Putting it out of my mind. Anyway, there's a couple of other little things that I think they picked up, but yeah, they totally read the fan fiction. They have to. Is that a coincidence? Is there coincidences? No. Well, there may be, but that's just a little close for comfort. So, I just think that's funny. Adam, Eddie, I'm calling you out. Calling you out. Yep. Another thing I'd like to talk about, as well as my Robert Carlyle column. It's picking up and I'm getting a lot more readers. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. I love you. You're wonderful. Thank you for sharing and retweeting, and just bless you. And I'd like to shout out a great big thank you and big hugs to Bertina Varney, who got me the job in the first place. You're awesome. Thanks. Hopefully in a couple of weeks I will be eligible to take another title with the Examiner, and I'll be writing more. Be a little busier. That's cool. I'm kind of looking for an excuse to write up some of the conventions that I go to in my Examiner column, especially Fright Night Film Fest. I owe that convention a lot. That and Dead Winter. I owe it so much. New guests have just been announced. Some actors from Firefly. Very popular series. I'm not a fan of it. I'm going to confess it to you right now. I'm sorry. I have a big problem with Nathan Fillion's character. I'm sorry. But he's not going to be there. So far. They've got Adam Baldwin. Oh no. The actress that played Kaylee. And the Leaves on the Wind guy. Hang on, let me look it up. The Leaves on the Wind guy. Hang on. Now I gotta put down the microphone. There he is. I'm looking. They've only got... Shiz. There's so many people talking about it. It's hard to get through to the post where the actual good stuff is at. There it is. There he is. From Firefly. They will be hosting Alan Tudyk, who plays Wash. Yeah. He's also been a bunch of other stuff. But when I told my brown coat friend that he was coming, her eyes lit up like a beacon. It was like if you told me that they were hosting Alice Cooper. Well, quieter. But yeah, that's coming up, and we're all excited. Contamination, DEF CON 4 is coming in St. Louis. I encourage all of my St. Louis friends to go and attend and see everybody, because there's a bunch of cool people going there too. And I'm really, really, really sick at heart that we can't go, because it's one of our favorites. And I get to see my girls, and I miss my girls so much. Bridget, Kimmy, I miss you guys so much. But on the social media website Tumblr, recently on April Fool's Day, they had what we called Misha Apocalypse, where everybody changed their icons to Misha Collins and reblogged all the Misha supernatural stuff. It was funny. I thought it was funny. So what me and the girls have come up with is Lost Boys Apocalypse. We are going to blog Lost Boys stuff April 20th and just have a complete blitz. That's all I'm going to blog. That's all I'm going to put up. I'm going to change my icon to like Kiefer Sutherland or something. I don't know. But if you have a Tumblr, go ahead, start reblogging Lost Boys stuff. Put it in the tag, The Lost Boys or Lost Boys Apocalypse. And it'll just for fun. Because we can. Because it's America. Because we can. And then we'll eat Chinese food and pretend it's maggots. And then we'll eat noodles and pretend they're worms. Because we can. Because it's America. America! I hope everybody had a great spring break, and I hope everybody stayed safe, and hope everybody's doing great, and have fun watching WrestleMania tonight. Who's got money on the taker? I do. Tonight, Once Upon a Time is going to be releasing an enhanced version of The Miller's Daughter. As you can tell, I'm not watching it. I can't watch that, I'm sorry. But there's going to be little bits of trivia at the bottom. I can't watch Rumpelstiltskin kiss anybody but Belle, I'm sorry. I mean, my skin crawled even when he kissed his own damn wife. I can't. There's going to be little Stop. There's going to be little bits of trivia on the bottom about the show and about the actors. If you're a huge Stalker fan like me, it won't be anything you haven't heard of already. So if you are like mega crazy obsessed to the point where your husband wants to put you on medication, then you won't, it's just a nice little rewatch for you. Next week, they're going to have a behind the scenes episode. I am all over that. So next week, 8 o'clock, ABC, watch the behind the scenes episode. And then after that, we have the new ones. Prayer circle for no more hiatuses. Prayer circle, moment of silence. Okay. That was really anticlimactic because my dog's over there freaking out and scratching herself. But that's all I've got. Thank you for watching, and thank you for reading all of my shit and letting me go batshit crazy on you. Bye.